Hello, I warmly welcome you to another episode of your source of power on Tuesday morning word with Daniel Okwan. I believe you are doing well by the grace of God. Today on your source of power, I want to admonish you that get something, so that God can bless it for you. Now, what do I mean by this? More often we rely solely on God for de novo miracles. Miracles from scratch, miracles that we didn't do anything, we didn't contribute anything. But I believe strongly that I believe in most of the accounts recorded in the Bible, where of course before God did a miracle, the person had something in hand. The person was doing something. That is what I want to admonish you this morning. For instance, if you look at 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 1 up to 7, the account over there, I could infer that around that time, Elisha was the lead prophet around that time. And there was this widow, who came to see, Elisha. And of course, making a complaint that his, husband, who is one of the prophets, is dead. Now, according to the woman, during her lamentations, she, recalled that, she told the, Elisha, the prophet, that, my husband was God-fearing. She mentioned a lot of things. But interestingly, all those things didn't move, of course, Elisha. Your lamentations may not really, matter. Because the woman went on to say that because my husband was, had gone to borrow some amount of money from one man. That man had come, for, her two sons, as slaves to work to pay for that debt. So, all these things didn't move Elisha. But the next thing that Elisha asked the woman is that, so what should I do for you? What do you have in your hand? What do you have? But the woman says, no, I have nothing. Not knowing there was something little that the woman had. And what was it? He had a small, amount of, olive oil around. And Elisha, told this woman that go, and borrow these kind of empty containers from your neighbors. So one another thing too is that for you to be successful, for your miracle to also come, you need to be very good with your neighbors around. Now you want to be a very good student. You are not good with your colleagues. How are you going to get that kind of help if the need arises? And so this woman went and of course borrowed those kind of empty containers, and then based on the direction of the prophet, to fill each of them and then separate them. So once you get one of them filled, you put it aside, and of course you continue, and then of course until the last one was filled, there was still oil, pouring out of this, small jar. That is a miracle. And how did this miracle come? It came because this lady, had something little over there. So you need to get something for God to bless it for you. Now, if you look at the account of Jesus Christ, feeding over 5,000 people, taking some, to their homes and what have you, you realize that Jesus had something. There was something little around, for him to bless it for, for the people around. Similarly, Jesus turning water to become wine. He didn't call the wine out of blue. He turned something to become wine. These are the things I want you to know. If you look at the account, where of course Moses had to go and rescue the Israelites from the, from the Egyptians, then you realize all these things. There was that kind of rod that, Moses was using, almost for every miracle that he performed. So what am I trying to say? For God to really bless you, for you to experience your miracle very fast, I believe that let us have something, so that God can bless it for us. So that is what I want to encourage you this morning. I hope you are going to take it with you. You are going to practice it every day. So whatever you are doing, if it's an exam, if it's a classroom that you are in. For instance, before I can really teach, a group of people very well, for them to, maximally benefit from me, I always expect that they should have some kind of basis, because at the end of the day, we learn from what? The known to unknown. at your senior high school, at your junior high school, what knowledge do you have, so that you can build on it. Okay, even if you are wrong, tell me something so that I can build on it for you. Okay, so these are the things that I want you to have with you. Okay, and I hope if we do some of these things, it's going to help us, okay, as individuals, as family, as students, okay, as a nation. I'm very grateful for your time this morning, and tonight I'm continuing with our Tuesday night anatomy with Dan Lokwan, the real impartation movement section. I'm going to continue the part 2 of the orientation to anatomy. So I hope you are going to make a date with me. Please share with friends if you enjoyed it. I'm very grateful for your time this morning. Have a nice day. May the good Lord richly bless you, and stay safe. Amen.